Hello, my name is Marcus and welcome to Tabletop Reviews Solo Week, where in this entire week I'm going to be playing a game solo and then talking about the solo mode only. Not a full review or anything, just talking about the solo mode, what you do in the solo mode. So for the first episode, I'm talking about Meadow. I very recently got this game home. That's actually about a week ago. Fortunately, we were on vacation, didn't bring it. Stupid. And now my girlfriend's away. So the only way I've played this is solo, and that's very annoying, because I really want to play it. Now I'm hoping you can't hear the cat, which is very much meowing in the background. We've just gotten a new kitten, and we're adjusting her to our current kitten, or current cat. And just while I'm recording, I keep them in separate rooms, and she's very unhappy about that. Yeah. Anyways, the solo mode. So, the solo mode works, the player yourself, you play completely normally, and you just pick out any color you want, just as you normally would. But you have the solo variant, the solo player, the AI, I believe it's called Rover. I can actually check real quick the rulebook here. I do believe that the solo mode was called Rover. Let me just... Solo variant, called Rover. Yeah, Rover. The solo mode is called Rover. And basically you grab all of these tiny little circles you have of each color, of the colors you are not using. You was just randomly distribute them into this one. I kind of just took them and dropped them down. Whichever of the notches they landed closest to was the one that I placed them on. You place, you place the yellow one here, and then you grab all these path tokens here for each of the colors. I'm forgetting to look into the camera. I'm looking behind. Sorry. All these path tokens, I believe they're called, of all the colors you didn't use, you the player, shove them up, put them in a pile, and draw them out. And then this color here tells you which part of the grid you're placing it on, and then you have the numbers, one up here, the one, you place it there, grab the card, put that card in a pile for itself, for Rover, and then it's your turn as the player you play normally. And you just go through the game completely normally from that point on. No changes whatsoever. You play normally and Rover just draws up. If it's the question mark ones, you put it by the campfire, taking up space there. Otherwise, you're following the grid with the colors however you got them distributed out, grabbing whatever card it shows, and adding it. And at the end, you count up, as the player, you count up points completely normally for your Meadow, and Rover just gets the points for it. Sorry, for the ones that he has in the pile. And yeah, that's the changes to the game. As of course, I will do a full review of it once I get it played with real people, and I'll do a full review of it, going a little bit more in depth of the how to play the game. But yeah, what do you think of that? I think it's kind of bad. I don't like the fact that it could be completely lucky. Like in my game, I had a 4-point card, which I was looking at. I was like, can I get it? It was not really lining up, so I decided to go for some 3 points instead, getting more points. Missing out on that big one. It'd be nice to get that one. And Rover draws out his color thing, and it's the big 4-pointer. I couldn't get it, he just got it for free. I didn't like that. But it has, there is something about it, getting rid of cards, playing on. I just thought maybe you should randomly distribute the round tokens like I did, just drop them down where the closest land to. And then you should take all the ones from the colors in any order. You shuffle the question marks ones up in some random order, and then mixing up and then that's the order of the color comes out. It's yellow, purple, blue, or green, I think it is. I know it is. It's just and that's the order, and you go through all of the ones of that color. I think this adds a little bit of predictability, because this is the colors, this is the side that they're going to be on, this is where they are at. So you can have kind of predicted a little bit, but not 100%. Only like the last one you know exactly which one it's going to be. But yeah, I definitely think that would make it a little bit more interesting, because you know what's going to happen. And it also fits. You have 3 different colors, so for each half of the game, because it's 6 rounds. It's clever as frick, actually, and it works out properly. I tried it with that one. It was better. It was just, it was nice. It was predictable. You knew what was coming. It was just really, really good game mode, I think, to do it like that. Another option is to just forget about Rover and just have the player play the game, and then based on how many because they already have that, they have like a less than 39, 39 to 49, like 49 to 59, and then like 60, above 60, right? They all rank somewhere. If you just play the game, try to achieve that amount of points, maybe lessen it, because the amount of points you can get when you're just one person going through them is a lot less, but still, just like the amount of points you get gives you like a ranking of like, it's below this, it's kind of bad, practice a little bit more, and you know, above this, wow, you're a pro player, what? Doing that, I think, would have been a lot better for this game. Just go through, like, and it would be thematic, because the entire thing of this one is you're on a walk, experiencing things, you know, the ground token is the ground you walk on, and then the things you add on is the things you see along the trip. So it would be very, very thematic to have it just be that. Just you're walking a trip alone, experiencing nature. That would have been a great game mode for this one. But what we got here is just too lucky. I will add, I won. I got 59 points. The AI got like 43. I did win easily, almost getting that perfect score of 60 plus. It's annoying because I tried to look at my final round. What could I do? I could only manage 2 points. That wasn't 3 points. I was close to, so it's this close to being good. But it just, the entire game I felt like I was behind, although I wasn't. Like, I was probably ahead quite a while. But it's just because it just drops you down like, oh, that's just 3 points for free. I have to get like 2 nobody caught before I can get that 3 cup points. So nice. And I don't like that feeling. I don't like the feeling that the AI is just running away with it. Of course I won. It wasn't so bad in the end. It removes any interest. If you want the AI, do that thing I said, you know, with one color at a time. Add some predictability. You can better navigate it. You can better do something about it. Like it is right now, you can't really do anything. The AI is just, if the AI is lucky, you know, it gets a bunch of 4-pointers, you lose because of that. There's nothing in it. So that's where it is. So I think the solo mode, because I really like just playing the game actually, although I like the road we're going through, I actually really like just playing the game. I think I'm gonna give it a, no, it's gonna be a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 is just medium. It's just, there isn't something overly bad, there isn't anything overly good about it. In this instance, the good play of yourself versus the bad play of the AI just cancels itself out and becomes a 5 out of 10. Just middle ground, very mediocre. I don't know if this is the first game I ever played solo, so I don't know if this is solo play like it should be, but if it is, I'm not convinced to become a solo player, I must say. Yeah, 5 out of 10, not very appreciative solo play. I will say, if the gameplay as a personal player against other players continues like that, the game itself might get quite a higher score from me. But 5 out of 10. And I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Solo Week. Try and get one of these posts every day of the week. I know I'm uploading this one on Tuesday, I just didn't have the time Monday. Sorry, there's a bunch of personal stuff, so let me not get into that. But yeah, Tuesday through to Sunday, I think might skip the weekend. You'll figure that out. But hope you follow me along this one, and until next time, bye.